Hi, my name is Ulysses Owens Jr., and I'm playing the new Kerope line from Zildjian. I think my main title is I'm a jazz drummer. However, I grew up playing drums in church. So for me, as much as I probably spend maybe 70 to 80% of my career playing with some really, really amazing jazz artists, I also produce as well, and I'm playing multiple styles with that. I also still play at church. So I would say my main application with Zildjian is mostly within the jazz genre. I have to say that so much of my career is very much intertwined with my relationship with Zildjian, even before I became an endorsing artist, because they really make the best cymbals, and they really are the company that has set the barometer, specifically in jazz, that if you're going to play this music on a high level, you have to play Zildjian cymbals. So I've been really fortunate to get to work with a lot of artists that really care about what I use. So I never forget my first encounter with Mulgrew Miller, who was one of my great mentors. And he heard me play, and I was using a specific type of cymbal at the time. And he said, you got to get another cymbal. He said, because for you to really get inside of this music the way you want to, he said, you got to play a better cymbal. And so that's when my search for cymbals began. I'm also an artist that I don't jump at every new product, because once you get your sound, especially as a drummer, it takes you a long time to arrive at that, because artists start to, they get used to your sound and expecting certain things from you. But I said to one of the Zildjian reps, man, I can take this set of cymbals home right now and take them to a gig or put them on a tour, and they're ready. Like I have, and that's something I've never experienced, is to be able to get a set of cymbals right out the box and not break them in, but literally they're ready, for the studio because of that sonic quality. So they're really great. Since I've been an endorsing artist, I think I've had a chance to play just about every line of the Zildjian cymbal company. And, I really have a specific sound that I built, especially in the last 3 or 4 years, recording and live with my cymbal setup, and it has been great for me. But of course, with any setup, as drummers know, there's always something, not missing, but something that you could add. And what the Kerope line has done is, specifically, I'll talk about the ride cymbal, because that's the main thing for jazz drummers. I use a 22-inch ride cymbal. And so I like having a thinner cymbal that I can ride on, but also that I can kind of crash on when I play different Latin fills and all kind of other styles. It just has that real cool flexibility to really go into different styles. What's really great about the Kerope 22-inch is that it really cuts, and it's very much a definitive sound. It was very interesting when I was playing it earlier. It's like, man, right out the box, it just gets right to that very clear sound. So I really think the Kerope 22-inch cymbal is going to really fill in that gap of getting a ride cymbal that can cross all kind of genres, and specifically in jazz, it has a broad range. I've spanned the full gamut of hi-hats. I have everything from 16-inch hi-hats that I used to just use 2 crash cymbals for, up to, I use 12-inch hi-hats, and the 14-inch hi-hats. I never forget when I first placed my stick on the hi-hat cymbal, I said, wow, man, Paul and the guys, they really hit it on the nail this time. I said, because, man, I felt like I actually was touching a set of 14-inch Ks from the 60s. but they just looked a little bit more polished and shined. My favorite cymbal, I would have to say, is the 20, because it really surprised me. Because again, I'm a 22 guy, but when I played the 20-inch, it had so much range, and it had a really great definitive sort of cut when I did my ride cymbal pattern on it. But then when I started crashing on it, it was really great. And so it was the one cymbal to me that I think can mix, in so many different styles. Not that the others can't, but it was the one cymbal that really surprised me in terms of the fullness. I'm excited, first of all, about all of them. I'm really glad and honored to be a part of a company that considers what people want and what they ask for. And I know specifically, since I've been with this company, a lot of drummers in the jazz genre that we share the roster with, we've been asking about more cymbals that are like old Ks, more cymbals that really can help us get that sound. And Zildjian has really hit the nail on the head with this one. I feel like once this line is out in the market, I don't think they're lacking anything else as a company, and I mean that wholeheartedly. So I'm excited to be a part of Zildjian, and I'm so excited to welcome this new Kerope line of cymbals.